What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how Palpatine was able to clone himself. As always, if you do enjoy the video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars content. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So, in The Rise of Skywalker final trailer, one of the last scenes is Rey looking at Palpatine in his chair. Right now you should see what I'm talking about as it is on the screen. Anyway, even though it has not been confirmed, it is pretty obvious that the Emperor is going to be in Episode 9. So, many theories have been brought out of the bag and been talked about how Palpatine will survive. If you want me to do a What If Palpatine Survived video, let me know by voting in the poll in the top right of your screen. Anyway, back to the video. So, as that's out of the way, the most common theory on how Palpatine survived is he cloned himself. And how did we come up with this? Well, in a Legends comic called Dark Empire, talks about how he cloned himself. But in this video, we're not going to be discussing the comic, but we're going to be discussing what the procedures were for him to clone himself. Okay, so around a few months before Return of the Jedi, Palpatine realized he was dying because he was fueled so much by the dark side, his body could no longer handle it. So he knew he must act quickly. This part of the comic is extremely vague, so I don't have too much information on this part, but I'll do my best. Apparently the cloning facility was on Kamino, and was created by the Kaminos, which are the inhabitants of Kamino. The Kaminos are cloning experts, and even found cloning the Emperor extremely hard. See, cloning is not as easy as it sounds, because trying to clone someone like Jango Fett is a lot different to cloning Palpatine. Nevertheless, they must have somehow done it, which is extremely lucky for the Emperor, as it had saved him from death. When the Emperor was thrown down the Death Star by Darth Vader, he used all of his power to transport his soul into one of the clones, which secretly had been learning, just like Obi-Wan was learning to become a Force ghost, except we have to admire the raw power and strength of the Emperor in this situation, as it is much harder to go from death than spiritually transporting your body into a clone of yourself. For the last thing I will talk about is that now the Emperor is able to take control over anyone's body, which in the comic he wants to go into Princess Leia's son, as the time period of this comic is a few months before Ben Solo/Kylo-Ren is born. This statement links right back up to my video on Will Kylo Ren Die in Episode 9. If you have not checked that out, I will leave it in the description and as one of the videos at the end, so you might want to stick around to the end. So, there you guys have it, how Palpatine cloned himself. I hope this video was helpful to explain how Palpatine was cloned, and remember to like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it, as I really want to get 100 subscribers, and may the Force be with you.